Hey everybody, today I had an opportunity to use one of my Lolo gifts. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know about the Lolo. That's where different vendors in the community, like realtors or whatever that you may have connected with at one point in time, will send you what they call the Lolo gift. And it's usually an opportunity to get free stuff from um, different places in the community, usually from different family-owned businesses or startup businesses, something to give more exposure to people that need more exposure out there. And I appreciate it because I've been getting this low for about a year, might be more than a year by now, might be a couple of years. But I really appreciate Lars for giving me the Lolo. This time the Lolo was for Tare Market. It's always for some place that I've never been to, never heard of. That's really not very far away from me, and it's an adventure because first you gotta run all over the place, and me sometimes going in circles trying to find the place. But when I find it, I got options. And I've done other videos where I've received ice cream or pizza or other things. But at the Terra Market, it was different because they had a huge variety of things. Um, they had different legumes, dried beans and stuff, and different types of rice and flour and pasta, handmade soaps, candles, essential oils, kombucha, and the list goes on. They really had a lot of stuff. But when I went in, I started wandering around and I landed in a section and to get my $10 worth of free stuff, I went for it. Usually I'd say $10 doesn't go very far, but in this case, it went quite far. So, one of the things I got a pound of medium pasta shells. And everything that's made there is, it's locally made, it's fresh. They had a lot of nice gluten-free stuff too, which is always nice. Then I wandered some more and I found Harvest Grain pancake mix. And like the medium pasta shells was like $4.29 a pound, something like that. So I got a pound of that. And the Harvest Grain pasta, the Harvest Grain pancake mix was something like $2.39 a pound. So I got like a pound and a half in one bag because at the time I couldn't figure out how many pounds of whatever and how much everything was coming to. And they said, oh, you still have more money to spend. So I went back and I got some more of it so that I got my $10 worth. And, when I make this Harvest Green pancake mix, I will, hopefully you'll join me and join the experience. And I can tell you how it tastes because people that were there in the market said it's really, really good. So I'm excited to give that a try. And some medium shells. That's always a nice thing to have because you can do a lot of things with that. But that was not the only thing for today. Today is Thursday, October 19th. So, what happens on Thursdays? Appetites for Change Community Cooks Program. So, they sent me two recipe cards. One's for roasted chicken with sheet pan balsamic veggies. And the other one is for one pan leek and rice bake. So, kind of gives you an idea of what's in here. Got our happy leeks. Got a bag of rice. A bag of Great Northern beans. Always can use those dried beans. Some potatoes, which I don't do a lot of potatoes because of kidney health and the potassium, but these are really small, so I appreciate that. couple of lemons, which I'm always happy to have lemons because I like to do the lemons and have it prepared with the chicken or with fish, or just having lemon water is always nice. And I got quite a caboodle of Brussels sprouts, nice and fresh, little heads there. Balsamic vinegar. I have a lot of vinegar this year. And then I have rainbow carrots. Some of them are orange, some of them are kind of purple on the outside. And I think, yeah, this one's kind of red. So carrots are always good to have. And I have a new flavor seasoning packet called Community Cooks Meal Box House Blend Gourmet Seasoning. They have been doing a really excellent job of putting together their seasonings this year. I have been really, really enjoying them. So glad to have that. And in the freezer bag, there are free range, well, it says tree range. I hope that's a typo. Free range chicken drumsticks. So I got 2 packages of chicken drumsticks, which we know how the price of chicken has been. So I'm very happy to have that. I can separate those out into separate packages so that I'm not having everything thawed and having to prepare everything all at once. If you're just cooking for one, you don't need to have all of that done at once. Just use what you need for the time, save the rest of it for later. If you're cooking for a group, that's a different story. Then you might want to prepare all of that. Or if you're cooking for the weekend, there's lots of things that you can do to be able to bake things and prepare it and just have it. So when you need it, it's ready, it's there. You can put it back in and freeze some stuff after you've fully prepared it. So that way it covers meals. Like if you're not cooking on a Sabbath day or something, you can prepare in advance and have enough for Friday and Saturday and maybe Sunday. I don't know. But that's what I got so far today. All of that. Free 99, meaning no cost. All really good stuff. Only cost that I have for the Community Cooks box is that I need to do these recipes on these cards, prepare these recipes, and post some pictures on Facebook. Talk about my experience because it's healthy food, it's healthy eating, it's saving me money, and overall it's good for me. The things that are not good for me, it's easier for me to be able to take those things and pass them on. Like if the potatoes that I had were ginormous, yeah, they'd be passed on. But they're pretty small. They're like the size of an egg. That's not so bad on the potassium end of things. And the other stuff, having the shells and the pancake mix. I don't do a lot of pancakes, but it's nice to try something a little bit different from the norm. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to Lars again and Keller Williams Group for the Lolo. Thanks to the Tare Market for having this great food and lots of options of things. I mean, they even had those laundry sheets that look like little thin pieces of paper that you put in the wash and not have to lug around and pour a big jug of laundry detergent, spilling it or having it really super heavy, and you don't even have to use laundry pods with that. They had a lot of things, so I'm going to enjoy going back another time and getting some other stuff. And again, of course, thanks to Appetites for Change and Community Cooks program for all they're doing and all the lives that they're changing to get rid of the food desert and provide more opportunity for people to have good, healthy food in the community. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks for joining me. If you found this interesting at all, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love for you to like it, share it to other people that might find it interesting. Subscribe to follow for more. If you want to see me preparing recipes, leave some notes in the comment section because I'd be happy to do some cooking. I haven't done a lot of cooking on here in a while. Um, Here at home, I've been doing a lot of dehydrating, like dehydrating. Yesterday, I dehydrated poblano peppers and kale because we know the seasons are changing, and where I live here in the Midwest, it gets cold. So we know what's coming, or at least we who live here in the Midwest know what's coming. So I have to be prepared and have my food ready before the storms hit, before the snow comes, because I don't like to shop a whole lot in the winter. I only shop for absolute needs in the winter. The other stuff I like, if I can dehydrate it, like my produce, that's what I try to do so that when winter comes, I have what I need and I can make it on through. Thanks for joining me again, and I look forward to talking to you in the future.